Hi, this is Monterastelli, the editor of tappingqa.com. Welcome to day 7 of the 30-day tapping challenge. Today, we're going to tap for optimism, cultivating that sense of optimism and being able to act out of that sense of optimism. So to begin with, just tap along with me. Tap inside of the hand, take a nice big deep breath. Take another nice big deep breath. And just move from tapping point to tapping point in the order that makes the most sense for you, repeating after me. I recognize the fact that when I feel a sense of optimism, it is easier for me to act. It is easier for me to move forward. It's easier for me to do what is hard. It's even easier to see new opportunities and new options. And at the exact same time, there are people in my life who are not optimistic. There are people who are pessimistic. There are people who are cynical. And sometimes their sense of pessimism can impact me. Sometimes I can look at the state of the world and just feel that sense of pessimism. Or I look at the state of my life and I experience that sense of pessimism. There's also a part of me that's afraid that if I am too optimistic, I'm not going to be focused. I'm not going to be present to what is actually going on. I will miss the important details. But I give myself permission to know I can be optimistic and I can be aware. I can be optimistic and still a realist. I can be optimistic and still be diligent and focused. Optimism is not wishful thinking. Optimism is not being a Pollyanna. Instead, optimism is the process of giving myself permission to be fully present to what is going on and still recognizing better as possible. Because when I do that, it's easier to take action. It's easier to see opportunity. It's easier to move forward. Nice big deep breath. And hopefully after a little tapping like that, you got a little extra spring in your step, so it's easier for you to take action today. If not, go back to the beginning of the video, watch it again, do a few more minutes of tapping, make it possible for you to step into the day. Again, not as a Pollyanna, not wishful thinking, but actually seeing what is possible and working from a place of that hope. If you enjoyed this little tap along, I'd really encourage you to check out the Tapping Q&A podcast. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, anywhere you get audio, just search Tapping Q&A. Follow us on Instagram. We put free resources there all the time, Tapping Q&A. Make sure you click the little red button down in the corner of this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications so each time a new video comes out, you're notified right away. And finally, if you know someone in your life who would appreciate a little uplift like this today, be our ambassador, pass it along. They'll really appreciate hearing from you, and they'll probably appreciate feeling a little more optimistic today. For the 30-day tapping challenge, it's Monterastelli. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you and tap with you tomorrow.